A lot of them. There's a lot of flowers, and then everybody's got feeders.
It is May 11th, 2015. We're here at 9507 Paseo De Los Castillos in Santee, California, 92071. We're going to inspect the main sewer line. There is a single individual 3-inch ABS sewer clean out here in the garage. This is a combo fitting, so this only sweeps away from the house. This is a ABS plastic sewer lateral we're in right now, headed down the driveway. We're now making a 45-degree turn. We can see a line of debris, that white straight line on the top of that. That's usually an indicator sometimes of a mainline backup that's happened at one point, and then that's the residual debris that's dried up on the side there. But so far, no problems with the pipe whatsoever. Here we have another 45-degree turn. Okay, it appears that this is a T-fitting. It looks like this is going to be the property line clean out. Don't know if this is exposed on the property. We didn't notice it upon initial inspection, but we'll go ahead and locate where this is at. And I made a vertical downturn, and this vertical downturn is now making a transition into PVC green bell pipe. Very small little sag or belly to the pipe that's holding just a little bit of water. Nothing that appears to be a problem at that point. And here we're making our actual drop into the large city line in the street, which is shared by all the neighboring properties. So this is actually the end of the line. So we're now going to go ahead and pull back. And we're going to go ahead and come back to the property line clean out and just mark that. Even though these are newer pipes, just to see if it can be exposed, or at least mark the location of it for future purposes. So we're going to pause the recording. Okay, so we just wanted to make a note on the video inspection here. So this clean out access point here, which is where there is the vertical drop in the line, you can actually see right ahead of us here, there's a few roots growing in from the line. So literally at this hub fitting, it's glued together for this T-junction, where the drain goes vertically down to continue down, and then where it goes up for that clean out that's buried. There are some very small roots that are starting to grow in from that hub. And these may have been cleaned out previously, or they may just be starting to. So we've located this area, and it is right as you pull up to the house on the left side of the driveway, underneath the little rock bed that's there, about a foot away from the sidewalk and a foot away from the concrete driveway. And we're going to leave a marker there notating that. So this is the only very small issue we find with the property right now. We're going to go ahead and locate how deep this is real fast as well. So we're going to pause the recording. Okay, we've gone ahead and double checked, and this pipe is approximately 4 feet deep, and so that's where our camera's at. And again, this vertical pipe, we don't have it exposed under the rocks that we can tell. We've moved some of them, and then the fiber plastic visqueen that's underneath that protect from weeds is in the way, so we don't want to cut that and try to find it or penetrate it. We're going to put another camera down here that may be able to look upwards slightly, but again, this is a little bit of roots that are growing in from there, so nothing severe right now, but we just want to make a notation of this because in the future, if they keep growing in, of course, it could eventually get big enough to cause an issue. So we're going to go ahead and pause the recording, and we're going to have to go from underneath one of the sink drains to try to continue out the rest of the line from inside the house out to this clean out here in the garage, since we don't have another access point at any place else on the property. So we're going to pause the recording. Okay, so because we had no other clean out, what we had to do was go through an 1.5 inch lavatory sink drain. So what you're seeing right here is the downstairs powder bathroom. This is under the sink. You can see our push rod is inside there, and it's actually from another very small camera, which is this unit right here. And this is the tiny viewing screen for this camera. It's the same brand. Unfortunately, though, I don't have the adapter here with me because we normally don't do this, but we wanted to try to get a complete inspection for you. So you're actually looking at the sewer line right now on this screen from the view of the other camera that's down in the line. So I'm going to go ahead and pull back on this one here, and you can see the picture moving on that other screen. And right here we have the T-junction for the clean out from the driveway, I'm sorry, in the garage that we just went through. So as I continue to back up, and as you're watching that other screen, again, this is all new plastic ABS pipe because it's such a new house. And as we come back here, I know it's somewhat odd to be viewing it at this style, but this is the best we can do. But there's no problems with the line, but we just wanted to show video proof that we did inspect the entire system for you and that there are no problems. So I know there's some glare from the other cameras. I'm going to try to reduce the glare a little bit from this other cameras. So as you can see here now, that was where the toilet emptied into for the downstairs, and now we're coming back up and through the 2-inch line, and now up through the 1.5 inch line. So because it was only 1.5 inch, again, we had to use this micro camera, which is coming out right here, and so you can see we're now out of the line. So this is the bathroom of this powder bathroom for the house. So there are no real issues with the sewer line in the house other than that very small root intrusion at the property line clean out. So that concludes this recording.